I'm going to be explaining how probabilities are defined on events. So first of all, what's an event? Imagine you're running an experiment, like tossing a coin or rolling a die. The sample space, which we usually call S, is just a list of all possible outcomes. For a coin S, the sample space would be head or tails. And for a die, the sample space would be 1 through 6. An event is simply something we care about, like getting an even number or getting ahead. So an event is just a subset of the sample space. Mathematicians came up with 3 formal rules or axioms that any valid probability must follow. The first one is the probability of any event E must be between 0 and 1. So an impossible event gets probability 0, and a certain event gets probability 1. The second one is the probability of the whole sample space is 1. This is because something from S has to happen. For the third one, imagine we have a bunch of events that can't happen at the same time. For example, if we roll a 1 and a 2 in one singular roll, then the probability of one or the other happening is just the sum of their probabilities. This rule is called countable additivity. Let's look at some examples to understand axioms. Imagine you toss a fair coin. The probability of getting heads would be the same as the probability of getting tails, which would be 1/2. But if we had a biased coin, say heads is twice as likely as tails, then the probability of getting heads would be 2/3, and the probability of getting tails would be 1/3. Now we're rolling a die. If we assume each number from 1 to 6 is equally likely, then the probability of getting a 1, 2, up until 6 equals 1/6. Now suppose we want the probability of getting an even number. For that would be 2, 4, and 6. We just add them up, and we get 1/2. Now I'm going to explain the complement of an event. Sometimes we care about the event not happening. If E is getting ahead, then E complement means not getting ahead. This is the rule for it. So if we have PE equals 0.4, then the complement of the event E is 0.6. As you can see, adding these up would equal to 1.